Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game. And I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one. But 7? That seems almost impossible. But we watched it happen.
Ritter with it after the play fake. Open man, complete downfield to Davis. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Black shot. Steal, black. Strike. Cut.
Working from the gun, Ritter. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The Falcons had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Second and 10.
Jock, 17. Hey, check mega. Ready.
Robinson, he'll try the left side. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Red, cycle. Steal, check, steal. Hey, blue, red, yellow. Slide through. Set, go.
Looking to throw it here, Ritter. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marquise Bell, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. Herbert now. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. From the 50, here's Herbert. Quick hitter here, it's complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A gain there of 21 yards. To the air again, Herbert. On the out route, he finds Johnston. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Herbert changing things up. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Here's Herbert. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Tony Pollard, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Orbits use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Ready?
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Well, this offense will definitely utilize him as a weapon out of the backfield because he was close to 100 yards receiving a week ago. So they will try to get him the football in space as they did right there.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Check, smash. Fury, yellow. Black ultra. Quad red. Ready?
Here's Ritter. In trouble, and he's taken down. DeMarcus Lawrence. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Check Fury. Blaster, 6. Smash, red.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And complete to Drake London. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A gain there of 30 big ones. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Ultra. Go ultra.
Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football. as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Check right. Hey, cross steal. Hey, go Fury. Smash, smash. Ready?
Robinson on a give right side. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Right, right. 6, mega. Green jack. Drill green. Black shot. Ultra, ultra. Mega, mega. Set.
Ritter. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Marquise Bell. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. After the turnover, here's Herbert. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Herbert going to change the play here. On 2nd and a long way to go. Herbert. That is caught by Lamb. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. CeeDee Lamb, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Orbits go up by 2 touchdowns. Aubrey now for the point after. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Orbits 14, Falcons 0.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
Ready?
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Ready.
A give left side to Robinson. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
They need 12 here. It's 3rd down.
Hey,
They'll
green.
send the big tight end in motion right.
Rail, yellow. 10 cycles. Jackrabbit, jack.
Ritter throwing on third down. And he will find Davis. That's complete. And some room to work. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A big play there on the catch and run. 32 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Flight blue. Yellow blue. Yellow. Hut, hut.
Now Ritter to throw on first down. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson, 45 yards. And the Falcons have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And it's a touchdown. It's an 89-yard kick return. And the Orbits are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
On the double.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one. But this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Ready up.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line.
Blue striker. White, white. Six, mega. Green jack. Steal, check, steal. Ready, ready.
Ritter will set up to throw it. Uncorks one for Davis. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Drill green. Black shot. Strike. Check strike. Set.
Ritter to throw it. Oh, this is intercepted. They get Ritter for the 3rd time. Derwin James with a pick. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
On first down, Justin Herbert. Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one goes for 24 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Forced out to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Herbert wants to throw it on 3rd and 1. That is caught. Touchdown! CeeDee Lamb with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Orbits take a 3-touchdown lead. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run, so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so try to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the 4th quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's 1 interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
Claude Ram. Blaster. 6. Ready?
2nd and 10 now. It's Ritter. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And they've got the football, and they're already knocking on the door inside the 5 at the 4-yard line. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now Herbert following the turnover. Touchdown! CeeDee Lamb on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Orbits are able to widen their lead here in this first half. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Ready.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Derwin James with a pick, and his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, get me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Play action. It's Herbert. Oh, wide open, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They'll get 34 yards there.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Go. 12. 59. Set.
Herbert throwing again. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Quentin Johnston in the final seconds of the first half. And the Orbits will extend their lead here just before halftime. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the route is on here in this first half. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go. Ultra. Go Ultra. Ready?
Final play before the half. Here's Ritter. Quick pass out to Miller. There he goes left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This taken in at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. He finds his man, Pollard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's second down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Houston.
CeeDee Lamb.
53 yards.
And the Orbits have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Falcons 7.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Let's go.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Zoom black.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right.
Red. Blue striker. White. Stick. Mega. Green jack. Drill green. Faster.
First down, here's Ritter.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Steel. Black. Sand.
Ritter with another throw on second down.
And now Miller hit, and he fumbles. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And they'll begin by running the option.
And he probably should have given that one off, as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Here's Herbert now on second down. Able to get this one to McBride.
And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Go. We'll go orange. 5-9. 21. Set.
A shotgun snap for Herbert.
And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Touchdown! CeeDee Lamb.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Orbits take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points. A familiar refrain, a turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this third quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
Here we go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts.
This is caught at the 20. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 54 yards.
Shot, 17. Black Ultra. Claude Ray.
On first down, Ritter.
Eluding the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
And, Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick six.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
Aubrey now for the PAT.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
The score, Orbits 63, Falcons 7.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
Ready.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football.
Now the defense loses him. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Give him 30 yards there.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10.
Hey, go Fury. Smash, smash.
Robinson gets the toss on the right side. Taken down at the 47-yard line.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
7-yard line.
Movement there on the offensive line, a little quick, and a 5-yard penalty.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
And that false start penalty is certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
97. Spike, white. 6, mega. Green Jack. Ultra, ultra. Let's go.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Falcons are able to claw one back.
Well, if you've got him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his 2nd touchdown of the game. But right now, his team is trailing Fortunately, he's playing pretty well and trying to keep them in it.
Yeah, they might need a little more from him here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his number. Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
On the return, they'll take over first down and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. Herbert on first down now. Here's a screen now for Pollard. And he is going to lose yardage here. And they're going to speed things up here.
Back at the 20-yard line.
Back to throw here, Herbert. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. And with that last play. Over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
They'll run the option on third and short yardage.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
It's a gain of 3. First down, Houston.
Here's Herbert. Throw left side, hauled in by McBride. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good. Soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another first down.
And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback.
And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. On the give, this is their fullback. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defensive coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
At the 20-yard line.
Well, they've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
9 yards. First down, Houston.
And now a carry here for their fullback. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there.
His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Orbits are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead. Well, they just continue to roll. And, Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember the last time we saw them play this loose and have this much fun. I think they'd love to be able to capture this game, carry it with them from week to week, and be able to execute like this in all the rest of their games.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Down.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
Red, cycle. Set.
Ritter on 1st and 10.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10. Finding Miller once more, complete.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
Sticking with a passing game. Here's Ritter again.
Escaping the pressure right.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Here's Ritter again.
Dancing to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Blue striker.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
6, mega. Green jacket. Cut.
4th down, big play. Here's Ritter.
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And as a result, possession switches hands. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. A give to the fullback on the dive. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field.
Inside the 10.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. It's the fullback with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns.
And the Orbits add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. Well, where our booth is here, we can see all of the writers to our left, and their post-game stories, Charles, they have been filed for some time because this game, boy, is it lopsided.
Yeah, we can see our guy Scoop. He's even got his fedora tipped over his face. I think he's taking a nap now. Nothing left to write for him, but how gratifying has it been for them to see what they've done in practice and carry it into a game and see the execution be so good. They've got to feel fantastic about what they've accomplished in this one.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Come on, set.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player on the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
Ritter now. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Red, cycle. Strike, strike.
Now Ritter to throw on first down. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Hey, check mega. Ready, ready.
Second and 10 now. It's Ritter. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
And people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, you know, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Ready.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Steal. Check steal. Set.
They'll run for it with Robinson. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
First and
Strike.
10 at the
Check strike.
47-yard
Ready.
line.
Going play action. Ritter. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. And CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about here. But it may be cliche, but give them credit for this. They've continued to fight and scratch and claw, and they get the touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And I'm okay with that cliche, all right? Maybe it'll alleviate the sting a little bit, because at least they can look in the mirror and realize they fought all the way through. Horrible game for them, not one they'll want to remember, but at least they'll keep their heads up and have some pride when they leave this stadium.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. This is where, 4th quarter, you got the lead. You give it to the big guy. defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
You say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pounding, and now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you, and a lot of guys are wondering whether they want to come up and make that tackle at this stage of the game.
And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 9 yards that time. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll try and run with their fullback. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for Houston, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs.